Hi, welcome to Phoenix World. Today we've got another spider shop unboxing. I ordered the Black Widow jumping spider Phidippus ardens. That's in its little tub. It also came with a starter kit, and I also got some springtails. I've never had a jumping spider before, but they were the ones that actually got me into wanting to keep spiders. There's lots of good packaging so that the spider doesn't move around too much, so it's nice and safe. There were definitely a lot of packing peanuts. Jumping spiders actually come from America, but they can come from other places too. The packaging was good. It came with a misting bottle, some decor for the jumping spider, more like twigs and things for it to climb, some cocoa fibre, and some more decor to put in. And the sticks are really good for it to climb and explore. It will explore its whole enclosure, even though it is a small. The bigger the better for a jumpy spider. Now, you have to build this yourself. There's a QR code that you can scan, and it'll take you to the spider shop website. But while we were doing it, we found out that it was harder to build. So we looked on a different build enclosure, tarantula-tastic enclosures. I'll link them down below. That was a very good video for how to set it up. It took about 5 to 10 minutes because we were a bit confused on the instructions, but it did actually go pretty well. Now I'm going to add some cocoa fibre. We don't need a lot on the bottom, just enough for like the plants and things. Try and do like an even layer. Make sure it's damp but not too wet. It needs to hold the soil together. Jumping spiders are actually the only spider that can bond with their person. So the more you spend with it and interact with it, it'll should get to like you, and you'll be able to hold it, and it should follow you around and everything. Just give it a quick clean. That's all that I put on the bottom. We're going to add some springtails. I put a decent amount in. Plus, if there's any food that it doesn't eat and it drops to the bottom, then they get rid of that. They also get rid of any mold. So it's good to have them. It's good to start a good colony in there. I didn't know how much to add, so just put a fair amount in. I'm not very good with the tweezers, so it went everywhere. Then after that, we're going to put in all the different decor. I also put in some leaf litter and some moss to keep it nice and humid. Now we put in the decor in the sticks. It's good to position them all around the enclosure. They do like to go up near the corners at the back, so I tried to put the twigs leading up to that. First time ever doing like a proper enclosure build, so I was a bit unsure where to put things, so I did rearrange it a little bit later on. But we want plenty of places for it to climb and explore. I will be getting some more magnet hides and other things to put in the enclosure to make it look a little nicer. It's getting close to Halloween, so I might put some skulls or pumpkins in there for it. It does look like a Black Widow, so we want that kind of Black Widow vibe in the enclosure. just some fake leaves for it to climb on. I might put an actual plant in, I'm not sure. Lots of things for it to climb on. It took a while for it to actually get it to stick. It kept falling off a lot, so I had to rearrange it a few times. Let me know if there's anything that I need to add, or if there's anything else in the enclosure that would suit it. Please let me know. There's a little bowl in there, some hides for it to go in. Hopefully it'll start webbing that up. And it's got a little bowl. It's not a water dish. They don't have a water dish, you just spray them down. Now we've got the Phidippus ardens. I did check before and it is fine. I didn't realise how small it's going to be. Thanks to Tarantula Cat. Watching jumping spiders actually what got me into jumping spiders in the first place. I know she does a lot of jumping spider videos. Now this was actually a little bit of a mistake with the recording, but it went in fine. And now it's exploring its enclosure. It is very small. I'd say like at least a centimetre if not. So it should get bigger. I'm not sure if it's going to be a boy or a girl or not.